Right. Well, I like to expose something on TikTok, okay? Imagine that somebody officially put a protection on you. And the law enforcement body, while police, or here in France it's a gendarmes, or police, it can be police and gendarme, both of them doing it. Imagine that somebody is in this law enforcement system, belongs to a Luciferian movement. And this person place a protection, officially, legal protection on you, somehow obtain it from a judge. And they think this woman is crazy. And she will harm herself, we have to protect her. And whatever reason I have no vision about what reason they obtained this protection, but they obtained it. And imagine they pose illegal cameras in her house. Imagine that they make images of her that is intimate and put them public. Imagine that these images sold on a dark web, because they went that far that they obtain the key of the house, or somehow they can get in a house. So they drugged her. They organized group rapes for fun. This woman that didn't remember just woke up with the injuries, even pregnant sometimes. And imagine that they went that far that they wanted to make money with this woman, okay? So companies who works for the military paid this group of people to test chemical products on this woman, because they believe this woman is a starseed and he has healing properties. I mean, she can heal herself, you know. They develop these chemical products to use it in war against aliens and starseeds. And they tested on this woman. Imagine that they went that far that they were selling her blood, that this feminine starseed, they had no privacy, okay? They made her sick in hundreds of ways. And also she's a healer, but you know, when you're a healer, it's not that like that you 24 hours you heal continuously every second of life. Excuse me? Huh? So she was keeping on healing. And also, you can imagine the body is remember for the trauma. And many times she noticed she's pregnant, and after a pregnancy suddenly disappear. So that was very strange. And imagine that when they realized that shit, it might come out. What is the best thing to do? And why does it come out? Because this woman started to get downloads from source and put it on her YouTube channel. So they blocked her YouTube channel, they blocked her TikTok and everything, okay? So she could not speak up. There were many legal cases. She was not presented because they blocked every communication, no letters. The phone was hacked. The internet, everything. I mean, a total, they made her lose jobs. And It was a part of Satan's sacrifice, of course. But this abuse made millions and millions of dollars to these people. I mean, just for one company testing one chemical compound on this divine feminine, they received millions. Okay? This cruelty, therefore, they can continue until the end of the time. Meantime, they tried to siphon her as much as they could. So they were done lots of spiritual work. They sold this divine feminine out many secret societies to siphon, to sacrifice. And imagine this divine feminine did not know anything about it and went through all this torture. I mean, it was the mercy of her source that all the download didn't came in that time, because psychologically support that would have been very difficult. And imagine that one day these people were blocked. They had to stop this shit. And this woman suddenly feel that the baby is moving in her tummy. And little by little, soul started to show her what's really happened. These people became really rich on this star seed. And everything went on an official level. So now there is one question that the law enforcement system or the army will sweep this under the carpet. They will kill this divine feminine or lock her up like she's crazy. How the fuck they will clean this up? How? Nobody cares about the damages of this divine feminine? Oh no. Her reputation was ruined. Actually, everything what they did projected on her. Like she's a vil, she is promiscuous and all kind of shit. You know, what kind of humiliation technique that Luciferian does. And then she stood up. Oh, by the way, she lost her kids, huh? Because she had 2 kids. I mean, you go through and you still say, I love you, source, and I trust you. I mean, I'm sure people went through more horrible things, because you have to imagine when you go through something difficult, guys out there, you need to know there are people who went through much more difficult, because it's you have to know, and it's true, you know, and it's not valid. It's not that you don't validate your suffering, no, but it gives you strength. And it stops you to get into the self-pity situation. And actually, when you stop self-pitying yourself, even if you have a right, because what you've been through is shit. Excuse me for my expression. But until you sit in a self-pity, you won't get out. You won't forgive. You won't grow. You won't ascend. You won't. And that's what they want. You have to have the stubbornness, the tenacity, in spite of the severity of your situation, heal yourself and somehow practice divine love. Continue healing your traumas, continue healing your body, continue healing your soul. Fight back as much as you can and move forward. Ascend. And do not forget, whatever happens in your life, it is not because Source does not love you. It is because these dark entities took control over Earth. And it's ended. It's finished.